Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, a former four-star defensive tackle. Marquis Robinson is in the transfer portal, 6'3", 310 pounds, out of Milton, Florida. We'll get into it. We'll look at it. He was recruited by one Rodney Garner. There is definitely some interest there with Tennessee. Like I said, we'll jump into it. You guys know what to do. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up just below the video. Helps the analytics. It helps the channel. We would appreciate it. It's quick. It's free. It's easy. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We are fans just like you. So if you enjoy the content, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop new content. But let's go ahead and jump right into this article. Again, Auburn freshman defensive tackle Marquis Robinson is in the portal. Now, we talk about the transfer portal. Tennessee slowed down on that. Again, we've talked it to death over the last couple of weeks. We know why, but it sounds like business is going to pick up once we get through spring and into the summer. But there is already some traction. There's already some movement. Marquis Robinson, again, a former four-star prospect in the class of 2021. He was ranked as the number 329th overall prospect, and he is set to visit Knoxville this weekend. But let's jump into the article and take a look at it here. It says, already losing J.J. Pegas, I don't know these names, and Lee Hunter to the NCAA transfer portal from the defensive tackle position. Two potential building blocks up front for the 2022 Auburn football season. The Tigers took another hit on Thursday when freshman Marquis Robinson entered the portal to potentially look for a new home. The only true freshman to see action on defense in 2021 for the Tigers. Robinson is a player the staff said had tremendous upside after showing plenty of promise last season. It goes on to say here, a four-star prospect out of Milton, Florida. Robinson was a highly sought-after player who ultimately chose the Tigers over Florida State, with Alabama, Georgia, and others also offering and in the mix. Last season, he saw time in the loss to Georgia, but that was his only playing time for the season. But again, this was a true freshman. And as it says there, you know, he was recruited by Rodney Garner in the class of 21. But not only was he recruited by Garner, but Rodney Garner made him one of the top priorities in that class. And as the article said there, this kid had offers from every single one of the top programs in the country. Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, Tennessee also offered. But it came down to really Auburn and Florida State in the end. Goes on to say his departure makes 6 interior defensive linemen who are now gone that could have returned with eligibility for the 2021-22 season. Earlier, fellow 2021 signee Ian Matthews entered his name into the portal, in addition to the names we mentioned earlier. Now, why would that happen? Why is Auburn losing all of these interior defensive linemen? Well, they were all recruited by Rodney Garner, and now Rodney Garner is going to jump all over Marquis Robinson. Goes on to talk about a couple of guys that Auburn added there, but that sums it up there. Marquis Robinson in the portal. Now let's go and let's take a look at the scouting report on this kid. Again, true freshman. He did get a little playing time, not much. I think he had one tackle on the season, but again, it's all about development and growth. You don't really expect a true freshman to come in and make an impact from day one, but he's now had a full season in the SEC in a strength program. I think he could come to Tennessee and immediately get in the two deep. The scouting report here says Robinson is a space eater with tremendous short area quickness, capable of working through double teams and overpowering single blockers in the run game. It says Robinson excels at plugging run lanes for the opposing offense, possessing a big frame with some room to still grow. Wouldn't shock me to see Robinson play somewhere around 6'4", 315 by the time he sees the field for the Tigers. The Auburn roster actually had him at 6'3", 310 pounds. So it sounds like there's definitely some potential here. Again, he is set to visit this weekend. He's currently visiting Missouri, but according to Brent Hubbs over at VolQuest, he plans to be in Knoxville on Saturday and Sunday for a visit. Now, again, this is just a potential name I'm throwing out there. Tennessee's not looking to add anybody, but that recruiting process is starting to pick up. And Tennessee, you know, they're really loading up on the defensive line. We always talk about, you know, they're still looking to add a wide receiver. There's some rumblings still around Brew McCoy and everything over at Southern California, whether or not Tennessee will be able to add him. We'll wait and see. We talk about needing to add a running back, needing to add some help on the offensive line, but we all beat it into the ground that Tennessee needs help on defense. But when you sit back and look at it, it's really at linebacker and in the secondary. Tennessee, Rodney Garner is loading up this defensive line. This is how you build depth. When you look at the roster, some of the guys coming back, Byron Young, excited about him. I'm excited about Dejon Terry. Can Tyler Barron step up to the plate? Can Tyler Barron deliver? Roman Harrison, Amari Thomas, Elijah Simmons. They're returning a little bit of talent there, but you look what Rodney Garner did in the class of 22. And again, we go back and look at the article about Auburn losing all the linemen into the transfer portal once Rodney Garner is gone. Rodney Garner recruited those guys. Now he's gone. Now they're leaving. But he is loading up this Tennessee defensive line. In the class of 22, Tyree West, 4-star defensive tackle. Also added Jordan Phillips, 3-star defensive tackle, a guy that a lot of people are saying, hey, go ahead and ignore that ranking, that star power. Go ahead and ignore it because this kid is the real deal. And I made a video earlier today, and something Josh Pate talked about was evaluating talent and what a good job this coaching staff has done in the transfer portal with talent evaluation. So that is going to carry over into your incoming freshmen. James Pierce, 5-star edge guy, a guy that a lot of people are saying can come in and make an impact. We just talked about it with Marquis Robinson. You don't expect a true freshman to come in and get playing time, let alone make an impact. But James Pierce is a guy that they are saying could get on the field and could make an impact as a true freshman. Also, you've got the 4-star edge rusher in Joshua Josephs. So a lot of talent there in the class of 22 that Tennessee is adding on the defensive line to this roster. You continue to build depth. You talk about a rebuild. You got to bring in multiple guys each class. Every guy's not going to work out. Some guys are going to transfer out, but you got to trust your evaluation. You got to trust your player development. And it's not done for the class of 22. Tennessee is still working. Signing day's right around the corner in February. 3-star strong side defensive end Jason Jenkins also scheduled to visit Tennessee this weekend. 6'6", 257 pounds out of Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Like I said, will be on campus. And then also the 3-star safety, Miguel Mitchell, currently a Florida commit. He's 6'1", 205 pounds, currently committed to Florida, but Tennessee is going to get the last laugh. They're going to get the final visit as he will also be on campus with Jenkins this weekend. So Tennessee's still putting on more steam in the class of 22, but when you look at what Garner has done, he is building up an army on that defensive line, and I think Marquis Robinson is a guy that could come in, make an impact, and immediately be in that 2 deep. But we are building this roster back up. We talked about the limited scholarships last season. Sounds like Tennessee is going to get through the spring. Just listen to the VolQuest podcast right before I made this video. Brent Hubbs is basically saying that they're moving forward 85 scholarships. If they can add enough guys to the transfer portal, Tennessee is going to be full steam ahead, 85 scholarships heading into 2022. So hold on to your hats, guys. We're going to see how this transfer portal plays out over the coming months. There are still going to be names entering the portal. If there's interest with Tennessee, I'm going to bring you guys a video. But don't panic. Don't freak out when those guys don't instantly commit. We'll see what happens over the coming months. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. If you have not done so yet, please smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Again, I say it every single week, every single video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, but it does help build this channel, and we appreciate your support in that. Also, if you want to help a little bit more, you can go to bonfire.com/store/TalkinVols. You can check out the official merchandise of the Talkin VAWLS Network. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. You can also join the channel. It's 99 cents a month. You get access to custom Talkin VAWLS emojis. It's just below this video beside the subscribe button. If you hit that join button, you can make a 99 cent per month or $2.99 per month donation. Helps the channel. We appreciate the support, but if not, hit that thumbs up. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. Hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.